Hello knitters, Barbara Benson here. I'm an independent knitwear designer who also likes to make videos here on my YouTube channel, Watch Barbara Knit. If you would like to know more about my knitwear designs, please check in the description below, and there you will find a link to my Ravelry page where you can see pictures of all the patterns I have available and possibly get a PDF to knit one up for yourself. Also in the description below, you will find a link to the Watch Barbara Knits Facebook group. We created it so that we could have a space to talk and share pictures and, on Facebook, just have a little bit of fun. Always, I love talking to people in the comments, but you can't really share pictures and stuff there. It is a closed group, but all you have to do is request and I will let you in so we can have some fun. Today, I have something quick for you. In September, I had a birthday. Very exciting, and not telling you how old I am. And as usual, my mother was like, so what do you want for your birthday? And as usual, I didn't have a whole lot of ideas, but then I remembered, you know what? Andrea Rangel just had that new book come out and I have been dying to get it. So I copy and pasted the link and I'm like, hey mom, get me that book. So I have it right here. And I'm showing you this side because my address is on the other side. And I thought I'd open it up with you guys and look through it for a little bit of a book look. You're going to be seeing it for the first time with me. So it's just going to be like browsing through it. And you'll see maybe it will tickle your fancy. So we're going to try to see if the actual pull tab works on it. There we go. That's strangely satisfying. Okay. Of course, it'd be funny if this wasn't what I thought it was, but I don't think I'm expecting anything. And it's what I thought it was. So excited. Look at this. And it's a hardback, which I'm super excited about. This is Alterknit, and it is a new stitch dictionary. Now, if you don't know what a stitch dictionary is, it is a book of stitches. Usually sometimes they have patterns in them, sometimes they don't, but it's just going to present you with a picture of a knitted up swatch and then a chart or set of written instructions for how to make that swatch. And for a knitwear designer, it is like, I use stitch dictionaries all the time for inspiration, for jumping off points. You can start with one and then manipulate it and have fun, or you can just knit it straight from the stitch dictionary. And I just love stitch dictionaries. You can never have enough. But what is amazing about this is new Colorwork charts. Stranded Colorwork, which, hey, get in focus. It's doing focus things. Stranded Colorwork, which, as you guys know, I have a tendency towards mosaic style colorwork, which is slip stitch. This is the kind where you're actually knitting with two strands of yarn at the same time and carrying them across. And I'm going to pretend like I'm going to learn how to do this. And I think I can do this. So, again, I said this is by Andrea Rangel. And let's see. And so let's see, our contents are choosing yarns in color, how to hold your yarn, floats, color dominance, how to read charts, swatching, steeks. Steeks. I've never done a steek. If you guys don't know what a steek is when you actually cut your knitting. Which sounds kind of crazy, but it is much easier to work this style of color work in the round. So if you want to make something like a cardigan, what you do is you just go ahead and knit it in the round, but you leave a gap. And then when you want to make it a cardigan, you just cut up the middle of it. Now, there's more to it than that to ensure that it's not going to unravel, but it's a slightly terrifying, but also exciting. And tips for better color work. So those are all fabulous things to have in a book like this. I'm looking forward to reading it. And then she has a thing of swatches, which are going to be all what I was telling you about, charts and pictures of the knitted up chart. And then she has projects. The projects are Bikey Beanie, Deep Ocean Mittens, Helix Cowl, Skull and Bones Pullover. That sounds promising. And Leaves in Water Cardigan. Very cool. Abbreviations and Swatches by Stitch and Row Counts. Ooh, I'm going to go all the way to the back because I want to see what that is. Oh, how very cool. This is very useful. So this is a chart where what it is it's arranging it. So if you were trying to work up something and you were like, I need to have a 20 row repeat, you could go through here and see, okay, here we go. Here's one that has a 20 row repeat. It's called You Looking at Me. That is a really smart way to do things. And then also you could say, I need something that's like a 6-stitch repeat. And here there's, oh, that is fabulous. That is a really handy dandy thing to do. Now let's go back. And so, okay, we've got lots of cool information about that I'm going to read. How to call, oh, look, it shows you what the back looks like. Some really nice diagrams. A discussion on color dominance, which is important. And the Steve, look, the picture, they're scissors. Tips for better color work. Very cool. And then let's look through the swatches. So, very cool. They're in really good yarn. Sometimes in these types of stitch dictionaries, I have to question the yarn choices as to why they decided to do it that way. We've got really pretty, oh, look at this one. I'm going to put my hand over the chart if I can. Oh, here we go. Look, it's a yarn ball. How cool is that? That is super cool. What else have we got? We've got some really interesting, it's just page after page of really super cool. And the thing is, and what's awesome about stitch dictionaries is that I page through these and it gives me ideas. It makes me think like, oh, look how cool this one is. Okay. Look at that wavy. Isn't that cool? The waviness is super cool. That one's super, oh, these are so cool. This one's beautiful. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And they're just very different. Oh, look how fine that is. Isn't that cool? Okay, if you want to do color work, you need this book pretty bad. It's got new and interesting different motifs. And some that are more traditional, but most of these are really cool. I mean, they're all really cool. Most of them are out of the ordinary. A lot of stranded motifs are very traditional, and a lot of this stuff is not very traditional. I mean, look at that. That is super cool. I don't know if you guys want to sit here and watch me look through this whole book. So there are, well, does it tell me how many? 200 different brand new Colorwork. Oh, see, this is what I mean by non-traditional. Look. Aliens! Aliens, really. That's not something you see every day. Here are the handprints and monkeys and squirrels. And little puppy dogs, spiders, elephants, kitties, masked bandit. I believe that is a raccoon. There's robots. Ah. Something that looks like a flamingo, a guy riding a bike, bicycles. This is just amazing. Rocket ships. Okay. This might be the most awesome page of knitting to ever exist. It's got rocket ships and hippos. I mean, I really don't think it gets much better than rocket ships and hippos. I was wrong. There's bunnies. Really cool. There's an alphabet, and then we get into the projects. So we have information on how to actually incorporate these. And it's interesting. She also gives, like, okay, so here is the bike beanie. So it's got that bike in it, but then she tells you how you would do the math to substitute in another motif, which that is really cool. And the same thing. So we've got your skull and crossbones sweater, but then she suggests a couple other things you can put in there. And we've got an all over cardigan, which I'm sure is where the steeking comes in, and really cool mittens. Colorwork mittens are probably the best place to start. So let's see. Oh, and now we have bigger pictures. The bikey beanie. And again, see? So that's with the heart. So it's not the bike. That is super cool. Close up on the mittens. Look how beautiful those are. This is really cool, and it really makes me want to do some stranded color work. Look at this beautiful cowl. Isn't that gorgeous? So, there's the skull and crossbones sweater. So this one does have projects and all of the different swatches in it. So it's kind of full service. And there is, I love the way it's styled with the leather jacket. Isn't that cool? So this is the Alterknit Stitch Dictionary. I am very excited about it. I can't wait to look through it in depth. And I may have to design something in stranded knitting just so that I can use some of these beautiful, beautiful things. Good job. Thumbs up if you're into stranded knitting. I think this is a really valuable addition to your knitting library. If you like, and thank you, Mom, for my birthday present. So, if you like this video, please give it the thumbs up, click that like button, and if you would like to be notified whenever I upload a new video, please subscribe to my channel and select notifications. Thank you so much.